The Predator trailer looks like trash. Trash. Just want to throw that out there too. Pretty much Predator doesn't look good and I'm super disappointed, but we have viewer comments now. And we're going to talk about that because that makes me so happy.
Yes.
It's going to raise my spirits talking to our community because they're the best comic book community in the world.
The entire world.
What's the first comment that we are going to read, Ryan? Sir Fire Guy Ryan Sargent.
This is a comment from Joshua Sanders. He commented on the video we did about the DC Unlimited streaming service.
Ooh, we are very excited about this app.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited.
I just want to read comics on my TV.
That's a weird thing to be excited about, but I'm so excited.
When we go through our we read these comics together after we read them independently to script everything. And we're reading them on a big screen on my computer or your tiny tablet or my tiny phone. I just want it on my huge TV.
You can sit on the couch and plan this out together. It'll make the podcast so much easier.
Yeah. And we can record the process. Anyways, but you know, what did Josh say?
We went on a big tangent there. Josh says, man, it's crazy how you guys have sold me on DC. Boom!
Boom!
I was never really a fan. I always preferred Marvel and Image over DC, but now I'm digging DC.
That's awesome because we also have a comment from Fern, F3RN82. He says that you guys got me interested in this series. This must be our Aquaman coverage.
Yep.
The Trench. Jeff Johns. Goodness.
Those were the days.
He says, keep up the cool vids, trying to get more DC. Any other recommendations?
Actually, yeah, Jeff Johns.
Yeah, pretty much anything he does.
I would say read anything and everything that he writes. That man, he can do no wrong.
Oh, and we also have a little bit of announcement. You can't see this in the frame, but I'm going to bring it over here. We have a third microphone setup. There's a chair over here because we're going to be introducing a new guest to the podcast soon.
Brand new guest.
And the first thing we're going to cover together as a group is going to be Hellblazer. We're going to get some John Constantine goodness going up all up in here.
Tom should be happy.
Dangerous Habits. Let's get that rolling soon. Look out. But that's another book that is fantastic. And if you are looking for some DC stuff, we should join us in that video series.
Join us.
Moving on to Kyle Carson. What did he say?
Kyle Carson, our friend Wonderslush from Instagram, he says, that was an excellent video. Really cool to see the stuff people send you and your reactions. I can't wait to send something your way later this month. Keep your grapes peeled.
Ooh, something's coming our way. And this video that he's mentioning is our unboxing video.
Right.
We had some peeps from the community send us stuff.
Still kind of blows my mind a little bit.
We got fossils in the mail.
Yep.
Like 95 million year old fossils. Megalodon tooth.
It's going to be hard to top.
We got 7 to Eternity #1.
Right.
And we also got a Secret Wars 8.
Yeah.
Comic books that were donated so that we can send them out in the mail call. So really cool stuff. And if you ever want to send us anything, we may do an unboxing video. We may do content around it. You can send that to Tom Garcia, P.O. Box 574, Lake Stevens, Washington, 98258. Then we move on to Mark K.
Yeah, this one was from the Silver Surfer 50
Infinity
video.
Gauntlet coverage, our series we're doing.
Right.
He says, so excited for the main event. And if you haven't seen it yet, we actually released our first issue of the Infinity Gauntlet this past Monday, so be sure to check that out. He says, I've reread it after the Infinity Wars movie, and I just reread it again a week or two ago, inspired by your podcast. And now I'm looking forward to hear you guys cover all of it.
Yeah, it was definitely the largest, most dense issue that I would say that we have gone over in any of our series so far. We had to kind of think of a new way to break it down even because it was so much like deeper than the rest of the stuff we've read.
It's just page after page of content.
Exactly.
Not a whole lot of fighting, a lot of substance.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Dragon Ball Z episode.
No, thank goodness.
So we are currently covering every issue that consists of like the Infinity Gauntlet saga, and it's a lot of Silver Surfer. Starts off at Silver Surfer 34.
Right.
We've done like 17 videos so far, issue by issue, every crossover, and we just got to Infinity Gauntlet #1 after like 3 months.
That's crazy. That's so much more deeper than just the Infinity Gauntlet 1 through 6 that you would get in the trade. We
talked early on. We're like, what are we gonna do? What kind of content do we want to film for the comic book community? And we're like, oh, this movie's coming out soon. It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, let's just make some Infinity Gauntlet content because it's timely.
Well, why don't we just do all of it? It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Get it done in a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just started. But you know what? I'm glad we're doing it.
That's so cool.
Jim Starlin is amazing. He's one of my favorite writers now.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer, one of my new favorite superheroes now.
Could not have said that 6 months ago.
Drax.
Yeah.
Awesome. Funny. Comic relief.
Adam Warlock.
Oh my God. The Soul Gem. the monsters, all the different creatures in this run. And there's so much to talk about. And I encourage everyone to join us. We are pumping out videos every week on the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, yeah. So from now to the end of time.
Yeah, pretty much. There's like something like 50 issues or something.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Don't think about that.
We're doing them all.
One
so
bite at a time.
As long as it takes. Moving on to Paladin 2021.
Yeah, this one was off of our video that we made about She-Ra.
Oh, our most
Shapiro.
disliked video.
By far, yes, sir.
Peeps got pissed at us for talking about She-Ra.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we
made a pretty big mistake.
We did. We made a pretty big boo-boo. Paladin 2021 says, She-Ra had her own show. If you really cared about this whole She-Ra thing, then you would have known that.
Ooh, you know what?
He's got us there, though.
We screwed up. I called her I kind of said that she was a sidekick, and then you agreed.
Mm-hmm.
But we quickly realized our mistake within like 5 minutes of posting, and I put in the description like, hey, my bad. And to be fair, you're not wrong. I am not a She-Ra fan. I never was. I never watched it. And I don't really care about her as a character. I like the idea of having more, females in like superhero-ish cartoons and stuff, like for kids and everything. I'm all for that. I mean, I grew up on superhero cartoons, and it like shaped most of my life. So I'm all down for that. She-Ra as a character, no big deal. But it was the controversy that I care about. It's the fact that people were getting upset about the way she looked before even seeing any footage of the show.
Yeah.
And there have been some amazing shows. I think of like Teen Titans, for example, that depict the characters in a way that's more simple, more youthful, and less,
I think about
we're used to in like Rob Liefeld's 90s stuff.
Correct. It also reminds me of all the times that I had initially judged movies or TV shows based on like one image maybe, or a first teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think about how excited I was. It's embarrassing to say this, but I was super excited for Green Lantern, that movie, to come out. He's my favorite character.
Of course.
The trailers were pretty darn cool.
I thought it was going to be good, man. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. I was there at midnight, and that movie was trash.
Terrible.
Right?
Well, let's see. Maybe we'll do a coverage of She-Ra just for the comic fam.
Yeah, like wait until you actually see the project, and then judge then, because it could be a terrible show.
Yeah, it could be filled with political talk and trying to sway your kids one way or the other, or It could just be a cool action show for your kids to watch on Saturday mornings. I don't know. I'm all down for more stuff made for kids, though.
Right?
Yeah. Our last comment is from Mr. John Reynolds. Thank you so much for leaving a comment, John.
Thank you.
We do appreciate you. And we posed a question in our Ant-Man video number 3, our coverage of Second Chance Man, Scott Lang goodness.
That Taskmaster cover, yeah. We asked people what they thought cool covers were that did not get enough attention.
Like most underrated cover of all time. And this was John's pick, Spirit of Vengeance, issue number 6 by Andy Kubert.
Which one is that?
It's the one where Venom is on the ceiling. He's crawling, and he's got a Ghost Rider's chain with a skull just dangled into it.
Yeah, that one's freaky.
Yeah, it's dark, and he's like in the sewer or something.
I don't know, you can't even tell where he is. It's so dark and scary.
I don't know, man. Venom covers, they're so like, if it's done well,
it takes it to like a whole different level.
It makes it wanted just by the fact it's an awesome shot of Venom. It's kind of like a Batman Jock cover. Like if he does a good,
Jock is just so cool though. Like
I know anything he does is just awesome. But it's the same thing with Venom. Like I think of like Venom number 3 recently.
It's Venom.
It's Venom, and it's awesome.
You get default Venom points.
Heck yeah.
It's kind of not even fair. But we're actually gonna be doing Venom pretty soon.
Yeah, let's announce it. We're Ant-Man Second Chance Man is finishing up.
We're winding down there.
But we're not gonna just like let go of the Marvel. We're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna start a new series coverage, Venom, Lethal Protector.
It seems like a smart pick.
It seems fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to ask the audience, as always, to like post in the comment section below if you have any recommendations of breakdown videos you would like to see, because we're always looking for recommendations. We have a huge Google Docs list.
I'm keeping a list, like Santa Claus.
Ooh,
checking it twice. More than twice.
We check it all the time. We check it all the time, just like we check the comments. And the comment section, I just want to let you guys know, we read every comment.
I go on there literally every single day.
Thank you so much for leaving comments. And I want to touch on one last thing. We read every single comment.
Everyone.
All of them.
Be careful what you type.
Very true. We may put it on the screen. I don't, however, always respond to YouTube comments, and I wanted to address that real quick. Yeah. I have a very upfront relationship with all of my IG followers. They know that they should feel free to reach out to me anytime on Instagram. I try to give myself a 24-hour response time. And that way, if anybody wants to ask me, questions about grading,
super specific stuff.
How do I remove this sticker, Tom? What does this look like? Do you recommend this paint thinner? Do you recommend this like lighter fluid? I get pressing questions. I get just general questions about collecting. I answer all of them. The Instagram peeps get priority for responses.
Cool.
So if you want to contact me directly, DMing me on Instagram is the best way to go. It's easy to keep track of it there as well. But the rest of the team lives on the YouTube pages.
Yeah, if you comment on the YouTube videos, then like Russ or myself or Tom, we could all comment on those.
Exactly. And we do appreciate all of your comments.
Also, you guys can help each other out on the YouTube videos too.
Yeah, we see that happening, and that's awesome too.
The community.
Oh, it's so good.
It's growing.
It is growing. We appreciate you guys. We have a lot of stuff in the works. New faces coming on the mic, new series that we're going to be covering, hot books that we're going to be talking about every week. It's a glorious time.
How are you even possibly going to keep up?
Well, the way that they can do that is by hitting that subscribe button.
That's right, and ring that bell.
Ooh,
that way,
yes.
you don't even have
it's easy.
They do the work for you. Oh,
do it.
New video out.
Oh, yes. It's
ring
perfect.
the bell.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And as always,
geek responsibly.
Enough said. Thank you so much for watching the video. And don't forget, every week on Friday, we do this hot top 10 comics list video. And there's a raffle in it every week now. So go check out the last Friday video if you've missed it. Make sure you enter that raffle.